Now, as we've been discussing today, marketing your small business is incredibly important, especially in these financially trying times. And you only have one chance to make a good first impression with your marketing materials. Now, check this out. What if you could get some slick, fancy documents just like these out to all of your customers in just an email blast? It can happen. And our next guest will give us all the tips we need. Please welcome software marketing specialist Brian Kane. Brian, how are you?
I'm doing fantastic.
Thanks for being here. And in full disclosure, I got to be honest, I'm a PC.
And I'm a PC too. And a lot of people may not realize this.
Two PCs in a pod.
There you go. A lot of people may not realize this, but you're also a small business owner.
I am. I don't sell a product. I sell a service, hosting, events, TV, radio. And like a lot of small business people, I think I have a hard time putting myself into marketing on paper. That's a part I struggle with. I made a document that sort of explains who I am, what I do, but it's black and white. It's not that slick. It's not that eye-catching. I made business cards. I bought like the pre-terrible cards. Kind of looks like a postage stamp on the edges. I used like 3 different fonts. My wife laughed, thought it was a joke when I showed them to her. So I have not handed them out, but I need to. But the good news is I guess I'm not alone in not being able to market myself.
You're not alone at all. Thousands of small business owners were surveyed, and they were asked, what is the most important part of your business? And overwhelmingly, people said sales and marketing.
Great.
However, what's interesting is those same people were asked, which is the most difficult or painful area of your business? And again, by far, sales and marketing.
Okay.
So with Office 2007, what I really want to focus on today is how you can create really professional documents and do it really easily.
And doing it with things that are relatively familiar. These aren't new introductions here. We're talking about Word, we're talking about PowerPoint, we're talking about Outlook, and we're going to start with Word. So you've taken the document that I already have, and you're going to give me an update.
You're exactly right. So let's go ahead and jump into Word. And the first thing you'll notice is that the top of the screen looks completely different.
Yeah.
We call this new user interface the ribbon. And what's great about it, it's very intuitive. So for example, let's double click on a picture, and you'll see on the top of the screen, we have a number of picture tools very specific for this, what we're doing here. So as you can see, as we hover over this image, you can see a variety of formatting that we can apply. Let's go ahead and select one, and then we can apply even more formatting if we want to. In this case, we'll add a reflection. Another great thing is the ability of the real-time preview. So the #1 most used command in Office by far is the undo button.
Control-Z.
There you go. Exactly.
I'm a Control-Z guy.
Even the most novice computer user knows that.
Yeah.
To help us combat that, what we've done is we've added real-time preview, which you just saw with the picture, but let me show you with some text. So we're going to change the color, and you can see that the actual color changes in the document.
Oh, I love that.
And the same thing with
fonts. Same with fonts. I was going to say, I hate going through the fonts, and you don't like it, you Control-Z, try it again, Control-Z. So now it's going to keep up. Oh, that's great.
So you can scroll through the font menu and see exactly what it'll look like within your document. Let's just arbitrarily choose one, and I'll show you can do the same thing with font size as well.
Oh, that's
great. And once you've gotten that down, what you can do is use the Format Painter, which I've double-clicked to lock on, and what it'll do is it'll copy all of that formatting, and then I can just paste it onto all of my other subheaders.
Ooh.
So you don't have to play a memory game, and you're able to make it look exactly the way you want.
Was that font I loved? Okay. And the great part now, too, is I know that you guys have made this so easy to save it as a PDF, which is what everybody wants. You want to send it out as a PDF, and it's just like that.
Yes. So here's a document I've made a few more modifications to.
Sure.
And all I have to do to save it as a PDF, just go to the Office button. Instead of clicking Save, click Save As. Now I'm just going to select a PDF. And I actually have it open here already. And you can see when I open it up, it looks exactly the same.
Yeah, wow, that's great.
So if you want to take that document and send it out to all of your customers and prospects,
it's going to look the same when everybody opens it up.
You can send it to them as a PDF. It's a final document. They can't edit it, and they can open it because it's a PDF.
Slick. All right. Now talk to me about PowerPoint, because that's something at face value I didn't think I really needed as a small business person. I thought, I know what it is, heard of it, seen it, it's beautiful, but how is that going to work for me?
Great question. And a lot of people do use PowerPoint, but a lot of them don't use it correctly, which may be the reason that you don't feel you need to.
Okay.
Because when you're giving a presentation, it's all about you.
Okay.
You're giving the presentation, and PowerPoint is just a visual aid. So with Office 2007, we really focused on making it just that. So you can take text, bullet, sub-bullet, bullet, sub-bullet, very unengaging to the audience.
Just words, right.
And you can transform it into something much more visual and colorful.
Okay.
So what we're going to do here, just click anywhere in this field, and we can see a button that says Convert to SmartArt. Again, real-time preview, and we can transform those bullets into a variety of visual representations.
Great, that's very slick.
Let's go ahead and select one, and once we do, we can now apply formatting, change the color, And really, you could spend as much time customizing this to make it look exactly the way you want. And here you can see we've added a little more, and it looks very professional. Just a couple before and afters for you. You go with something like this, it looks okay.
That's good.
But as a small business, you don't want to look like a small business. You want to go to them and be able to present to them something that looks global, looks powerful. I can trust this person. This is a high quality product. And all of that within your marketing PowerPoint deck and all your other marketing materials will reflect onto you and your business.
Absolutely. Impressive. And speaking of which, talk about Outlook. I know it is an email. That's what it is at face value to me, but you can incorporate all of this into your marketing plan with Outlook.
Right. Most people start and end their day with Outlook. And with Outlook that you get in Office Small Business, it has additional functionality. In this case, we can create and manage marketing campaigns. So we can take these documents that we've created, and instead of mailing this out, instead of handing this out, you can go in and send this to all of your contacts. And here we've gone in and created just that. And as soon as we click launch, it'll be sent to all of our contacts.
I like that,
and
launch.
And then, as soon as that's done, we can go in later on and we can track how effective that marketing campaign was. How many people read it, how many people clicked on the links. And so you can really figure out what's the most effective way to market your business. And the best thing is, if you're just going to send out emails, all of that is free. So you're able to do it yourself without having to spend a lot of money.
And essentially free global marketing. And like you said, the tracking, I love that. So I can tell if something's just not working, if most people are not reading this, more people are just getting rid of it, I got to change my thinking.
Yes, and so at a high level, what we just did, creating professional documents which will reflect on your quality, and then building and maintaining relationships with your customers. So you already have someone as your customer. How do you get more out of them?
My before and after is a prime example. Black and white, boring, and then slick with the headshot. I might need to work on my headshot. It makes me look like I'm a magician, maybe, an illusionist. So I'll work on that angle of it. But easy stuff, and you showed it to us right in front of our face here. So no tricks. Very slick, easy stuff. That is great. Well, thanks, Brian, for all your wisdom today. More information, questions, we'll break it down for you on all of our guests at sbsummit.com/guests. Go there. All right, cool. Thank you.
That was much better than